All right. All right. All right. All right. Oops. Hey, team. Good to see you all. Welcome to our live stream. My name is Ivan. I'm a voice teacher based down in Australia. And I wanted to jump on live today because I actually did a live stream on Wednesday. I actually did a live stream on Wednesday. Today is Saturday. And I was just making music and I was just basically just exploring some music on my own and had a couple of you all join me on the live stream as well. And it was actually really, really fun. And also, it actually turned out to be really cool because the song that ended up coming out, or basically what I built it into, I'm actually really impressed, and I really enjoyed that track. So I wanted to see if I could work on that a bit more today, and then also see if I can maybe do something like that for another track. And so this is the purpose of today's live stream, and I've actually also got a little task. So once again, thank you so much for joining this live stream if you are on right now. And just to make sure if I'm live, I'm just gonna go quickly check on my YouTube just to make sure I am actually live. And so you might hear a tiny bit of feedback. And okay, let's have a look. Back. Great. Looks like we are live. So if you want to hang out, feel free to hang out. This is a great time for us to chill out, make some music, and enjoy each other's company. So grab a cup of tea, and let's just enjoy making some music together. Now, what do I have for today? So I've actually got a couple of things that I want to work through today. So one of the things with these live streams is I love to use this to work on some of the music, some of the art that I'd like to put out there into the world. And so a couple of things. First thing, I've got a little secret task. That's the first thing I'd like to get out of the way. The second one is compressing and evening out the volumes for a new track, which I'd love to share with you. This is something I started on last live stream on Wednesday. And then also maybe explore a new loop or track. And then, between those little, focus sessions, we're just going to hang out. So if you're joining me on this live stream, first of all, I'd love to get to know you. Like, where are you from? Drop it into the chat because I think if you do it, it will pop up onto the screen, I believe. Let me just make sure that's turned on. Yeah, it is on. So drop into the comments. Where are you joining me from? Where in the world? What time is it for you? And if you have any questions or if you want any questions about me, feel free to pop it into the chat as well. Where are you joining me from? So let's get into it. So what is this secret task number one? You might be wondering, what is this secret task? So this secret task actually came off my story yesterday. So yesterday I posted a story of the new track, one of the new tracks I've been working on behind the scenes. And then maybe I got a bit too close to my computer, but everyone was calling me out on the dust. My laptop was very, very dusty. And like literally, I don't know if my story is still active. There was tons and tons of dust on it. And people were like, this is super vibey. I love this track, but you need to clean your laptop. So I agree. I totally agree. I promise you all, I'm usually pretty tidy. I'm not that messy of a person. I was actually having this chat with my girlfriend today, but I do think it's important to keep my laptop clean. So I'm actually going to do that. Task number one is going to be cleaning up my laptop. So I'm going to see if I can actually show this to you all. So let's see if we can do this. So I'm going to go through this and then we'll work on some music. I'll show you the new track that I've been working on and then also the exploring a new track together. So let's see if I can get this down. This is my laptop. Welcome to my work studio. This is where I teach. This is where I make music. And this is my filthy laptop, I guess. So give me 1 second. I'm just going to quickly grab some a cloth so I can clean it, and then we'll jump straight into the music session. In the meantime, let me play one of my earlier tracks just so you can enjoy and have some music. Command T.
I don't even really want
all right. So, welcome to the stream. If you are joining me on this live stream, pop into the chat. Where are you from? Where are you from? And what brings you to today's live stream? In the meantime, let's get it started. Hopefully, I don't mess up anything. Just gonna get rid of the dust. Make sure my MacBook is nice and clean. By the way, this is one of my tracks, one of my earlier tracks. It's called Oceans. So hopefully you enjoy it. It's actually a song about chasing your dreams, actually. So this is a song I wrote when I decided to become a singing teacher. And obviously with parents and all that, sometimes you're like, oh, hang on. Why do you want to become a singing teacher? All right, so let's get this clean. Ooh. Sorry if you guys can't see my face, but this comes first. So hopefully this should not be dusty anymore. Just basically wet a bit of cloth. Alright, I'm gonna chuck this in the bin and then we should be good. Okay. So that is task 1 done. Let me fix the camera again. Make sure the camera angle is good. Boom. All right. So that is task 1 done. Basically, I had to clean my laptop. So let's pause here. Hey, I noticed there's a few of you joining on the live stream, but I haven't heard from any of you yet. I'd love to get to know you, get to hang out. And today's live stream is just really chill. We're just hanging out. I'm going to show you some of the tracks I've been working on. I'll show you one of the track that I actually started building on from Wednesday, because I did a live stream on Wednesday. And then there's a couple of you like just giving your opinion as well on the new track. So I'll share with that. And I kind of need to clean up some of the volumes on the vocals. And then I want to start working on a new one as well. And just see what happens from today. So I'm going to explore and just have fun. So let's do this. I'd love to share with you. So I share with you one of the tracks I did or been building since Wednesday. So basically on Wednesday, I was building a beat. I was basically building a beat, and I was just having fun. Didn't know where it would go, and I actually started off with this. Now let me just make sure I see it. By the way, let me know, team, if you can or cannot hear this. I'm not sure yet, but let's just get this. So basically, by the end of that session on Wednesday, I think this was the loop that I had. Oops, it's coming out of my speaker. Audio needs to go to... Oh, hang on. Why is that coming out of my speakers? Bear with me, team. Try that again. It is still coming out of my laptop. What the heck is going on? Let's just change it then. Then I would change it again. Let's see if this works now. Let's see. Can you all hear this? Actually, my sound is not working anymore. Testing. Main stage. Hey, hey. Okay, audio is back now. So weird. What was going on? Now, let me just make sure this works. So this song is called Sing Testing. Okay, there we go. This song, I have decided to call it Melodic Freedom. So let's see if this is coming out of my headphones now, because it was coming out of the speaker for some reason before. Oh, yes. Okay, we got it. So basically, last on Wednesday, I think like a couple of days ago, what I basically had was a little loop. I had a little loop, and it sounded a bit like this. It's pretty groovy, pretty chill. So that was a loop, and I was building it out on Wednesday. And what I decided to do, I was like, "Oh, this is actually pretty sick." So I decided to flesh it out and just see what I could do, build out a bit of an arrangement. And this is what ended up happening. So let me know what you think, like if this is good, or like I would love to hear your thoughts as well. But I've got the first part done because I think for this song, in my verse 2 and in my pre-chorus, the second half of the song, I'm actually looking to bring in a female vocal. So it'll be cool to have this bit of a contrast. So I'd love to bring in. And so if anyone has suggestions or who you think maybe would be a great, female lead for this track, let me know. So without further ado, this is the first half of the song. Enjoy. This is what I've got so far.
I feel a rising inside of me, a symphony that's meant to be. I'll let it out and I'll set it free. It's time to let the whole world see. But no matter what the world tells me, I'm feeling free. Oh, can't you see? This time I'm letting go of all my fears. The world is mine, my time is in. Because I got a lot of melodies I've kept inside of me. Been playing for so long, I guess it's time to set it free. Let's show the world around me what I'm truly all about. My heart is taking over and I'm feeling free. My time is now, 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 now. My time is now, 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 now.
Yeah, so that's what I've come up with so far. It's still a bit rough because I haven't, cleaned up the vocals entirely yet. And that's what I'm actually going to work on a bit of today, just kind of mixing it in even nicer. But that is a song. It's called Melodic Freedom. And the song is called Melodic Freedom. And the idea of this track is basically, I find that when I'm making music or when I'm exploring, songs, just creating new songs, it feels very freeing. Like it feels like a sense of like you're floating on air, or like it just feels like you're having so much fun. And I think for a lot of people, for a lot of us, we've all got this kind of melody in our own head. Like, we've got this story, this melody that we want, that we're playing in our own head. Maybe it's a certain dream, it's a certain goal, a certain aspiration. And I think part of it is, allowing that melody to come out, pursue, what it is that you've got inside of your own head, that aspiration. Maybe for me, it's making music. Maybe for some of you out there, it might be something else. Maybe it's like, creating your own business. Maybe it is getting to a certain university, right? Whatever that aspiration is. I guess this song is just to encourage you to let that story play out, let that melody play out. And so let's kind of work through this today. I just want to kind of do a couple of things. I just want to get the volumes mainly for today done. Make sure it's a bit more even, and then I'm going to go straight into the next track. Just work on that next track and see if I can build out another little cool loop. So that's what I love to spend for today. So before that, I'm going to turn on my aircon because it's really, really hot. Okay, so let's get it. So main goal at the moment for this one is let's just get the vocals to pop out a bit more. Now, I'm not actually that good at compression, unfortunately, but I do have a little tool here that might help. So just make sure that everything kind of pops out, because I think if we listen to it, actually, first thing, I think there could be just a tiny bit more reverb. Oh, that's nice. Maybe we should keep it. Okay, let's actually do. First of all, I love that delay, so I might keep it on the whole time. Originally, I thought I didn't want it for the verse and the chorus. Verse and the pre-chorus, I mean, but I do want it now. It's got a nice spacey feel. Let's have a listen again. Just without it. Yeah, I think that sounds better. Cool. Okay, so it's actually pretty solid, but I think let's just see what happens if I add a bit of compression to at least the vocals. Maybe I need to add a gate as well. So right now I haven't done a lot of processing. The main thing was a tiny bit of pitching. I've added the effects because, like, I think for me it helps me imagine a lot of what the end vocals could be like. But I think now I've got to clean up some of those details. And let's just see what happens if I have the compressor on and when it's not. Well, actually, there is a compressor. Huh. Let's see if it actually helps, though. So to be honest, I think for the first the pre-chorus and the verse, the volume doesn't go that crazy. It's not like that up and down. It's pretty even. So I think I just added like a light touch of compression, and that should be it. It doesn't really need to be much, from my taste at least. No, what do you all think? Yeah, what do you all think? Drop into the comments. So, actually, one thing I'll do, let's just go hardcore. I'm gonna compress this really crazy and see if that helps or if that makes it worse. Hey, Nesmia Princess, you messaged me on Instagram. Okay, cool. I mean, was there something specific? Just working through some music at the moment. I'll go check my IG. I'll go check my IG in a second. Yeah, just working through some vocals right now. This is a song I'm working through. Just want to clean up the volumes, but I feel like there's not too much that needs to be cleaned up. But it could just be my ear. Maybe my ear needs to develop a bit more. Maybe just a tiny bit here. Cool. Just got a message. Okay, cool. Yeah, Nesmia Princess. I don't have my glasses on. Let me actually put it on so I can read it. Yeah, I'd love to chat with you. If you're, I totally hear you. If you love singing, a lot of us actually are in that kind of boat. We love singing, but we're not sure if we can. Totally. I'd love to see if I can help you. Yeah, can I sing without a voice? I mean, hey, I share like a quick. I was trying to focus on music today, but I'm more than happy to share some guidelines here. So, I think I was actually thinking about this earlier today. What I was thinking. Yes, I don't know if this is the answer you needed or if this is the answer you wanted, but the answer is always going to be yes here. Can I sing without a voice? I love singing, but I don't know if I can. The answer is always yes. And this is not just some superficial answer because I'm a singing teacher, but the answer is yes because one of the most famous basketball player said this. Kobe Bryant, he said this: I only deal with the objective reality. I only deal with the objective reality. And what that means is a lot of times when people are trying to do something cool, like we're trying to improve our voice, we're trying to make some music, maybe we're trying to do something cool with our lives, right? We get tied up in this emotional story, which is like, oh man, I can't sing. No one in my family sings, or like, I can't sing. I've never had a voice. I've never really had a voice. But that is a story. Like that honestly is a story. And what I would really encourage you is, as Kobe has said, focus on the objective reality, which is, okay, I have a voice. I'm speaking. I can speak to people. I can listen to music. I enjoy music and kind of hear pitches, right? I can't sing on pitch, right? Like right now, when I sing, I feel like I sound terrible. Okay, that's fine. That's the objective reality. Okay, well maybe what can I get better, right? Oh, I jumped on YouTube. I've seen transformations before. That is a hard fact. Okay, is it possible for me, right? And then if you start going through this kind of chain of thinking of what is the objective reality, a lot of times, right? And actually, this is real talk. This is serious talk. So I'm gonna show my face. As long as you keep going down this route of objective reality, what is the reality? What is the truth here? And not getting caught up in your own personal story, which is, oh man, I don't know if I've got the talent. People have told me I can't sing. I feel like I sound terrible. A lot of those things aren't necessarily the objective reality. They're less facts, but more opinions. I feel like for us as singers, if we can have this nuance in understanding, knowing what is the objective reality, but then also acknowledging your own feelings, bam, that is money, money. So I don't know if that gives you a bit of an idea, but Nesbia, I'll check my Instagram right after this and see what we can do, see if I can help you. If you're interested in taking lessons with me, this is one of the best ways I can help singers, around the world. Thank you so much for checking out my videos. I'm glad they give you a bit of hope, and hopefully they're kind of, opening the seed for you as well. Honestly, think I do. Awesome. So yeah, I'll check that out in a second. In the meantime, if you want to hang out and join this and be part of the stream, feel free to just hang out, just have some fun, enjoy some music. Right now, I'm just kind of cleaning up a little track, and then I'll work on a new one as well. So I think the verse or the pre-chorus is pretty solid volume-wise. I don't think I need to change too much yet. But if you guys have a different opinion, let me know. Actually, I'll play it once. Let me know if the volume sounds a bit kind of sporadic or if it sounds pretty even to you. Like basically, is there any parts where the word is a bit quieter or maybe it's too loud? You could really use some extra ears here. So I'll play it for you once. Let me know what you all think. I said a bit earlier.
I feel a rising inside of me, a symphony that's meant to be.
Oh. Sorry, it crashed. 1 second. Try it again.
I feel a rising inside of me, a symphony that's meant to be. I'll let it out and I'll set it free. It's time to let the whole world see. And no matter what the world tells me, I'm feeling free. Oh, can't you see? Listen, I'm letting go of all my fears. The world is mine, my time is in. Because I got a lot of
Yeah, so I think that's okay. Well, what do you all think? Is there any parts that are too quiet or too loud? It's a bit hard to be honest, it's a bit hard for me to tell now because I've been working on this track for so long since Wednesday. My ears a bit like, whoa, kind of. So I think it'd be cool to get some objective feedback, objective reality. And yeah, Nesmia, join us for this live stream. It'll be fun. And then this song might even actually be for you because I wrote down here. I'll show you some of the behind the scenes with the lyrics. So, let me get my headphones out. Sounds fine to me. Great. Okay, I'll go check out the. I'll go do the chorus because I think that's probably the more tricky part. This song, if you can see from the top, I've called it Melodic Freedom, and I think this could hopefully inspire you because basically what I've said here is I feel like when I'm writing songs or when I'm singing, when I'm performing, there is this like feeling of like freedom. This feeling of like, I feel like I'm finally doing the things that I wanted to do. And I think the reason why is, and this is the rationale behind the name of this song, a lot of us have like a melody or like a story or like a dream or aspiration in our head. Maybe it's like, hey, I've always wanted to sing, but I've never thought I could. But maybe finally something's changing or something. And I think what's really cool in that feeling of like inner peace or freedom is when you let that melody or you let that story play out in your life. This is the cliche of like chasing your passion. This is the cliche of, just living your dreams, right? But I think there is such a cool part about this. And when you do that, it just honestly feels really freeing. So Nesmia, for anyone who's watching this, maybe even on replay, like hopefully this song, I love the melody, I love the arrangement, but I think the meaning is probably the even better part. And, if you check out some of the lyrics I've got here, but no matter what the world tells me, I'm feeling free. Oh, can't you see? This time I'm letting go of all my fears because a lot of times we have to let go of our fears, like fears of, what people think about our voice, people thinking about, can they even sing? So I'd love to do that. Love all the way from Caribbean of Trinidad and Tobago. Hopefully, I haven't mispronounced that. Thank you. Wow. Honestly, like I think it's just so amazing how through like a live stream like this, get to meet some of you from all around the world. I'm actually from Australia. I don't really meet a lot of Australians on this live stream for some reason, but it's good to see you all from around the world, all around the world. So yeah, hopefully this song can inspire some of you. So next thing I'm going to quickly do before we crack out on a new track together, I'd love to just work through and get the compression, the volumes on the chorus done. So Tobago. Okay, did I pronounce it right? Tobago. Okay, so let's get the chorus in. I think because the chorus was a slightly different kind of volume or like kind of dynamic altogether. So I'll compress that slightly separately. So I'm going to turn it off once again. I'm going to turn off the compressor. Let me know if it sounds pretty even in terms of volume or if there's like, places where it's too strong or too soft. So have a listen.
Because I got a lot of melodies I've kept inside of me. Been playing for so long, I guess it's time to set it free. There's so no one around me, what I'm truly all about. My heart is taking over and I'm finally feeling free. My time is now, 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 now. My time is now, 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 now.
So that's without the compressor. And I did a bit of compression because I think this one has more kind of changes. So let me know if this sounds better. So
Because I got a lot of melodies I've kept inside.
it should be very subtle, by the way.
Been playing for so long, I guess it's time to set it free. There's so no one around me, what I'm truly all about. My heart is taking over and I'm finally feeling free. My time is now, 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 now. My time is now, 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 now.
Thoughts? I've said this at the beginning when I started working on this. I'm terrible with compression, basically like getting the volume to be quite even. I feel like, maybe this is just my level as a producer at the moment. It's hard for me to tell, but maybe with some external feedback, let me know. Does that sound pretty even? Does it sound pretty like kind of up and down in terms of volume? It's better with the compression. Okay, cool. It means, so I think one of the things with, for us as producers, if anyone's interested in making music, as long as it makes it better. Yeah, because like sometimes I feel like people stack on like tons and tons of like plugins, but then it doesn't actually make it sound better. So it's always cool to know that, it sounds a bit better. Okay, great. So I think this is the first part of our mission done. And so I'm going to work on this a bit more behind the scenes because, as you know, I've actually got these harmony tracks here.
Because I got a lot of melodies I've
Just very, very subtle kind of harmonies, but I need to kind of comp them because I actually did a few takes, did about 11. So I got to make sure I got to find the best bits of all of them and comp them. So, okay, let's save that. We're good. This is Melodic Freedom. And once again, if anyone, actually, it would be cool to hear some of your suggestions. So I'm actually thinking of getting a female lead for the verse 2 pre-chorus. And then we'll have this kind of like final chorus together. Official release when? Says Luminous. I don't know. Like, I feel like the only thing, I actually created this song in like 2 days. Actually, less than 2 days. Wait, Wednesday, I did the live stream Wednesday. Then I worked on it yesterday, on Thursday. So I've only been working on it for maybe like 2-3 hours. But I think it's come a long way. It's a lot faster than what I usually do when I'm producing. But the only thing I need to tackle now is I'd love to get a female lead. So I think that's the main thing. Once I can get some kind of female vocals and some layers for the other sections, we're good to go. And yeah, so that is probably going to be soon. I don't think it'll be too long to get those vocals in. But actually, I've actually got a song that's coming. I've got an EP that's coming out soon. I actually share it with you all. I share it with you all. I shared the other song. I shared the other song the other day with the people joining on the live stream. But this is another song I'm going to be releasing on the live stream. Right now, I'm just going to waiting for the details. So like I've sent it out to get some feedback. And once I clean that up, then I should be releasing it. So hopefully in the next 1 to 2 weeks, this EP should be out. And so just because you all are here, you guys are all here on the live stream with me, I'll share with you a little behind the scenes. So this is a song called When You Fall. And I wrote this song for a friend of mine, a friend of mine who basically moved overseas to another country. And, for anyone who's, had that experience of moving abroad, it can be challenging. It can be challenging, especially at first, because it might feel lonely. It might feel like a little bit, like you're on your own. And so I wrote this song, When You Fall, to basically be that friend. When you need support, when you need someone to lean on, this is a song. So let me play it for you all. Hopefully you enjoy. This is When You Fall.
Said you can't carry on when the world beats you down. When the weight feels too much, and there's no one out there for you. You say you really wanna be alone. And even when you wanna, somehow the world brings you down. But I get you. Even when you feel lost, just lean on me. Even when you're alone, just count on me. I hear your words, feel the pain you feel inside. I get your fears. I know it's hard for you to move on. You say you really wanna be alone. And even when you wanna, somehow the world brings you down. But I get you. Even when you feel lost, just lean on me. Please carry on. Even when you're alone, just count on me. Please find that strength in me. Then when you fall, I'll catch you and bring you back up. When the world around you is crashing, I got you. Even when you feel lost, just lean on me. Even when you're alone, just count on me. Oh! Even when you feel lost, just lean on me. Please carry on. Even when you're alone, just count on me. Please find that
All right. So that is going to be one of the tracks. And I'm thinking if I should make that the title track. So this is a song called When You Fall. Shanice, thank you for joining again. I remember you. Thank you so much for joining this live stream. Actually, did you just join this live stream or were you here from the beginning? I can't tell because I only get like numbers on this restream platform. Because if it is, remember the song that the little loop I was making on Wednesday? I actually fleshed it out, so I might show it to you if I don't know if you were there at the beginning or close towards or you just joined, but I'd love to share it with you if you just joined. And thanks, yeah, Nesmia. I think this is one of the powerful parts about writing songs and building skills that maybe you thought it was not impossible. Like I started when I first started, I was terrible at singing. And so I love when you're like, hey, I write songs, but I can't sing at the moment yet. And you even corrected yourself. That is so cool because it's just a matter of building the right skill sets. All right, Shanice, you just joined. So remember on Wednesday, it might be in your Tuesday, I forgot. I had this little loop that we were building, and I think you said, I asked you like, what does it feel like to you? And you're like, it feels chill. This is the loop. So this was the loop that we had on Wednesday. I'll share with you the first half. This is what I've built since our last live stream. It's not done yet, but have a listen. Let me know your thoughts as well, because I'm kind of just checking in for feedback.
I feel a rising inside of me, a symphony that's meant to be. I'll let it out and I'll set it free. It's time to let the whole world see. But no matter what the world tells me, I'm feeling free. Oh, can't you see? Listen, I'm letting go of all my fears. The world is mine, my time is in. Because I got a lot of melodies I've kept inside of me. Been playing for so long, I guess it's time to set it free. Let's show the world around me what I'm truly all about. My heart is taking over and I'm finally feeling free. My time is now, 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 now. My time is now, 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 now.
Yeah, so that's what we've been building together. So that is, I've actually called it Melodic Freedom. So that's going to be the title of this track. And I'm glad you like it. This is something we built together. Remember, I was asking for feedback and I was asking the whirly or the classic EP. So I'm glad you enjoyed it. For Nesmia, how much are your classes? It really depends. It depends on how often we work together and how what kind of support do you want from me. But if you've already messaged me on Instagram, I'll message you afterwards and we can figure out what to go from here. But let's do this. So basically the reason why I came onto this live stream today was I wanted to basically do what I did on Wednesday again, create a new track and start building out a new loop, because I think the cool part about producing on a live stream is when I'm producing by myself in my room all alone, just into just the entire day, what can happen sometimes is I don't have someone to bounce my ideas off. And so that's why I think producing on a live stream, at least I can be this one or that one, this one or that one. So part of this experience is I'd love for us to co-create, create a track together, and then use some of your ears as well, but also just have fun making music. So let me do this. So let's just create a little track. Today I'm going to start off a bit different because last Wednesday I started off basically studying a song, and I just looked at the drum pattern. So I started with the drum, But today, I think I might actually start off with a little song starter, bit of a sample. And so, let's try this. So I'm going to use a little loop or little song starter from Splice. So if any of you are looking to produce your own music in the future, this is a great tool. Like I really, really love Splice because there's a lot of like high quality sounds, like a lot of really great sounds that can help you get started. And I think even for When You Fall, like some of the tracks on the new EP, I think I did 1 or 2 songs this way where I just found a little loop that I really liked, and I just built from there. So let's do this. Let's browse some sounds. So what I usually love starting with is some kind of either electric guitar or a piano. So let's just say, what kind of genre? Like, what genre should I do it? Anesmia, this is called Splice. I'll type it into the chat. It's called Splice. And basically, these are apps that allow you to just use samples and like use loops, because like samples is a big part of music production. Especially, I think the cool part about technology now is 90s. Oh, 90s actually. It'll be sick. Let me check that out. A cool part about technology now is back then when people were making music, you had to hire a drummer, you had to like, hire a guitarist, you had to do all these kind of things. But I think with samples and especially with the internet, it's become so much easier. So like I can make this entire track by myself. So I think just like super grateful for that. All right, let's check it out. 90s. I love it. I've never done something like this. So let's see what we've got. And what I'll do, let's start off with some instruments first. I'll get maybe electric guitar, electric piano. And then what I'll do, oh, what? No way. Okay, maybe I won't do that then. So 90s, and then I'm going to go loops. Something to start off with. Ooh, this is good already. Yeah, I like this. I like this sound. This is the sound I can get by with. So let's just go 90s soul. Yeah. So, wait. Yeah, that playlist is saved. Let's check the next one out. You see how there's a lot of very high quality sounds here. This is good, but I feel like the track I made just now, Melodic Freedom, I already kind of did something similar to this. Basically, like a bit of a radio effect, old school. Ooh. That's a heavy beat. Nice. This is cool. Different. But I feel like if I was talking about 90s, this is what I feel as 90s for myself. That's what I'm leaning towards at the moment, at least. There's more jazz. Nice beat. Ooh, it's quite nice. But this is a stack though. So one thing is like a sample like this is good, but I think it restricts you because the challenge with this is notice how there's like a trumpet or saxophone that comes in. Oh, you can't hear the music. Testing. Wait, let's try it again. Oh, yeah. Okay, this makes sense. Give me 1 second. I can fix that real easy. So I was just in my own world just now. So we are on performance. So let's get Splice in. Oh, hold up. You all were missing out on what I was listening to. So I'll play the first one that I really digged. Can you hear that now? Some pads. Yes. Nice. Yeah, so I dig that. This is the other one that what else did I save? 90s Soul. I only got one so far, actually. Sounds. Oh, yes. Oh, actually, we got a triple yes. All right. So, let's just do it. Let's just see what we come up with. So it's A minor. So let me quickly set this A minor, and it's in, yeah, nice. So if another little tip here, and this is, a tip is just what I've kind of learned from producing. I really love the thing with working with samples is you want to try to keep to the key and the BPM as much as possible, because the challenge is when you have this sample and then you change the BPM or you change the key to match your own singing. Sometimes what happens is the sound gets really distorted. So you don't want to change around with it too much. Maybe you might want to change the key slightly, but you don't want to change the tempo too much. And the cool part about a tempo like 90 is you can actually, because 90 is a really nice round number. You can divide it by 2, you can multiply it by 2, and you still get a really kind of round number. Because if I divide it by 2, I can actually use samples that are 45 BPM, and I can also use BPMs that are 180. So it's actually a really cool one. That's why I like this as well, beyond the sound. So let's get it. Purchased. See, I've got 385 credits that I have not even used. So, all right, got that down. Nice. And cool thing about Splice, drag and drop. Drag and drop just like that. Boom. Nice. So, whoa, I love where this is going already. Oops. Deleted by accident to delete this. So I think the first thing I'll probably do is I'll probably add some drums in, some kind of beat. And let's just start off with a good one. Well, I was using 808 Flex before. So this is a very awesome awesome loop. So awesome kind of little song starter. I'll just get a little beat behind it. So I'll start off with this. This is one I used last time, but we'll change it a bit more. 90s song about outer universe. Cool. Let's start a little brief. 90s song about outer universe. Tell me a bit more, Nesmia. What do you mean by outer universe? Like, I haven't heard of that term too much. Are we talking about like space? All right, in the meantime, I'm going to get this going. Little kit here with 808 Flex. Oh, I keep forgetting how to do this. How did I do it again? 808 Flex. Yeah, but I want to change the whole kit. Or maybe I could call it Big Bang. Oh, that would be sick. Oh, my piano's off. Funky. Doesn't sound that good though. How do I do it again? I keep forgetting how to do this. So actually, let me do this. Drums, percussion, stereo kit. No, that's not it. I'll do a new software. I'm still getting started with producing, so I'm not always familiar with the workflow, but let's just say if I do this. 808 Flex. Okay, so that's how you do it. Okay, that's a fast way to do it. Nice. So I use a trusty step sequencer here. Let's just get this in. Let's just see what happens if we get a bit of flair. Then I can clean it up after. Nah, that sounds cheesy. It's a nice snare. Oh, that's okay. No. I feel like the snare's not that good. You know, basically what I'll do, I'm going to get a pattern first, and then I will add... Oh, there's a sub kick as well. Oh, nice. This is a good kit. So what I can do is I'll create the little beat, and then I'll just kind of... the cool thing about Logic is I can switch the sound. So I can switch the snare to make it feel more appropriate. But how can I make this more interesting? I don't want to just do like a standard beat. So I'll start off with something simple. But this is going to be part of the chorus, so I might have to... Ooh, it's coming along. Some cool stuff here. Just making it sound a bit more natural. That's it. What if we just did it? Oh, that's coming along. Now, one thing I love doing is I feel like with I feel like this is kind of going so R&B again, like adding a tiny bit of swing. Oh, you see how that just kind of cleans it up? That click is a bit funny though. Oh, look at that. I like that. Oh, is this vibes or what? Shanice, Nesmia, I feel like every time you all jump onto this live stream, my game as producers goes from like level 1 to like level 5. Anything else you feel like it needs? Or do you feel like this is a pretty cool place to start? Because then I can start adding more layers. What does this sound like? I don't know if I like that sound, but let's see. It's kind of like an offbeat kind of thing. Oh, I don't know if I like that sound anymore. It's a good start. Okay. Cool. We'll start there. We'll use that. Now, what would I do next? Oh yeah, I need to make sure I get the right sound. So I feel like 808 is a good backup. So 808 Flex is a great backup. Oh no, yeah. This is one thing I want to do. I saw it just now, so I want to quickly try it. Sub bass, a sub kick. I think it helps, but it was the timing of it. No, that's not it. No, I don't think it fits in right now. I'll do it later. So now what I'll do, just as a quick thing, I'm just going to go between different kits. I think this is a great place to start. And then I can just pick and choose as well. So let me know which one. So if you look on the left-hand side here, there'll be like 808 Flex, Above and Beyond. Let's see which one fits in the best. 808 Flex is pretty solid, but let's check this out. This is Above and Beyond. Very different feel. Let's go to the next one. Oh, hang on. This. What do you think of this? This is pretty vibey. I don't know what it's reminding me of though. I think something's too loud. The hi-hat's too loud. What do you think? This is one of my picks. So, Absolute Zero is pretty sick too. Pretty vibe, yeah. Oh, they're all pretty good. I still think Absolute Zero is better. Oh, this is pretty old school too. You got to give it to Logic. Logic has so many cool sounds. I used to think when I first started producing that a lot of the stock sounds on Logic were terrible, but it wasn't terrible. It was just I was terrible as a producer. But now that you know how to use the tools a bit nicer, it's pretty sick. After Party. So coming back to that brief, it's a 90s song about the outer universe. Actually, let me copy this down. Like a sound about love, space stars, you know. Ooh, this one, I'm actually digging this one too. Oh yes, okay, After Party actually is pretty good. So we've got 808 Flex, we've got Absolute Zero, and we have got After Party. Nice. Let's check out a few more. Just go down the list a bit more. Like the name of this, Big Bang, would fit. I feel like that fits in with Nesmia's idea, but I don't know. It doesn't sound that good for my ears. Ooh. Cool. Bit weak. This is quirky. Yeah, it's a lot of good ones. I think that's the. It's a hard part about choosing. So what I usually love doing is I'll just shortlist a few, and then you kind of just have to commit. You have to just commit to one, to be honest. So why don't we pause there? So we've got 3. So I'll leave it to you all to vote because this is, once again, it's co-creation. I got 808 Flex because the first one is what I feel like usually the first one's always like pretty good, the one that you land on by chance. And then we've got Absolute Zero, After Party. So I'll leave it to you, Shanice and Nesmia. Just vote for your best one, your best pick. I'll vote for mine, and then we'll try to stick with the one that we all that has the majority. So I'll play it once through. This is 808 Flex. So 808 Flex, I feel like this is a safe option. It's a safe option. This is Absolute Zero. Definitely has like more like an old school vibe. That's Absolute Zero. Then we've got After Party, which hits a bit harder. All right. What is it going to be, team? And actually, put your choices into the chat. I'm going to actually make some tea. I'll be back in 2 minutes because I'm getting a bit thirsty. Actually, though, in the meantime, I'll share another track here. So I'll share another track that has been working on. This one you might have heard, Shanice, but I'll share it with Nesmia because I think this is a cool song as well. So I'll play this and then I'll come back with some tea.
Rolling through another sun-setting day. I'm feeling blue since the day you left me. Can't stop thinking about the things you said, the way you made me turn my head. Can't stop thinking about you, but I don't know what to do. I've been thinking about your face for so long, so that many things will change inside. I've been thinking about where we went, but I can't get over you. Nothing seems to excite me no more since you closed that damn door. I've been thinking about where we went, but I gotta look elsewhere now. I'm better now on my own. They say that time really does the healing. I'm better now with you gone on this never-ending road. Even though our times are no more, I can't forget what you said to me. Kinda wished we had happened, but I'm really glad that we're here. Though I've been thinking about your face for so long, long enough for things to change inside. I've been thinking about where we went, oh, where did we go wrong? Yeah, I've been thinking about the days for so long, wishing we really got along. I've been thinking about where we went, but I'm really glad that we're here. I've been going crazy every day. I've been going crazy every day without you, without you. I've been going crazy every day. I've been going crazy every
All right.
day
All right.
without
I'm gonna pause it. Actually, finish it off.
Without your love. I've been thinking about your face for so long. Changing time. I'm better now on my own. Changing time. I'm better now with your face for so long.
Yeah. All right. So Nesmia, Shanice, I'm glad you enjoyed this song. This song is called Glad We're Here. It's actually a song from a friend of mine, Brad. Brad did the vocals for the first part, and I produced the song. So hopefully you enjoy this. It is coming out soon. So this is part of the EP. Once I get the final check from my friends, get some feedback, then I will drop it on Spotify. If you're not following me on Spotify yet, just search Ivan Liu. There's already some songs there. But this EP is going to take it to a whole nother level. So, yeah, actually, a bit of backstory. So that song is about relationships, actually. So that one is kind of talking about a relationship from two different perspectives. Brad was kind of seeing it more from the perspective of like just finishing a relationship and, having just broken up. So like that, you kind of hear some of his lyrics talking about that. And then I kind of come in with my perspective of like, a relationship that's broken up, but like years after. And so just coming back, and that's where this idea of like glad we're here comes from. So coming back to what we're doing, it seems like we're all up after party. Yeah, this is my topic as well. I think it's vibey. Yeah. And let's call it divergent for now. Yeah, that's good. So now what I need some more melodic parts, because right now I've got the synth, I've got the drums, but I need some other instruments that can fill it up. Now, I think the ones I always kind of lean towards a bit more to just kind of fill out the space is I need some kind of guitar still, I think. I think I need some kind of guitar. I don't know what yet though, but because I cannot play the guitar, I do need to lean on the samples a tiny bit. But I've already got some ideas that can make it easier. So basically I need something, around 80 to 100 BPM, something around there. And then key, I need it to be an A minor. So, or actually what I could even do, I can just go to this pack, because that's the one. So one cool thing is a lot of the samples you'll see on Splice is they will come with some, like a pack. So there'll basically be a lot of cool things coming together. So let's just see if they have any, I definitely need a bass, because I can't play the bass, but I can create one. This just doesn't sound that good usually. I can get maybe a guitar. Let's see what they got. Oh, okay. We are on, team. We are on. So I'll get the samples for at least the bass, the guitar, then I can fill it out with some other stuff. So if I go, let's kind of audition together. So I will bring in Splice Bridge. And basically what this does is it's going to allow me to audition. So I can kind of play the samples one at a time. And then I can decide, how does this feel? Is this the right fit? So then if I bring this up now, let's just say, if I go. It's not connected right now. Come on, connect. Please connect. Not connected. Okay, connected now. Great. That's all right. That's not the right progression. Oh, this could be actually this. Anyone else feeling this one? I was like honestly, I was not too impressed with the other samples before, but that one, oh yes, Shanice, we are on the same page. Like that. That's it. Yeah. Let me add this to 90 Soul. That's pretty cool. Doesn't feel it as much. Bit of ambience. Let's see if there's any. Just want to see if there's anything else. But I'm pretty set on that one anyway. Oh, this is going to be a cool texture. Yeah. Oh, there's some good samples here. I like this. So I'm going to shortlist them and then we can add them in one at a time. Nah, not that one. Yeah, let's get it, Nesmia. We're just vibing here, just having fun. I like about 3. Yeah, that's about it actually. But what I'll do actually, whilst I'm here, let's check out the bass. I'm gonna see what they've got. close. Doesn't quite fit in though. This is okay. Some of them sound a bit off tune though. Like not in key, I mean. I don't know, I'm not feeling these basses as much. This one's okay. So the reason why I like getting these kind of guitars and bass is the sound is up top. What do you mean by that, Shanice? Just make sure I understand. The challenge with, because I think I'm actually gonna pick up playing the guitar and the bass soon, because I can actually create some bass rhythms on the piano. But the only challenging part is I haven't found a way to get some of those nuances in. Because like notice when you listen to like a sample like this, it's very like. Like it's kind of quite like there's a lot of nuances in terms of like the phrasing and like even the little slides. So the sound to top 3 or 4. Okay, let's go back and listen to them. So you mean the top 3 or 4 bass ones, like these kind of top 3? Let's have a listen. Pretty good, but I feel like they don't fit in as nice as the electric guitars. Next. Alright, let's go again. Like notice how like it's good, but they don't fit in as nice as the guitars, so maybe I can always get my friend to play it. Let's turn this off. This was okay. Yeah, so let's do this. I'm gonna pause on the guitars, the bass for a moment, because I think I'll bring it back. I'll bring back. I'll do the guitar first, the electric guitar, and then I can maybe just program some basses myself. So, all right, let's get the guitar in. I'm excited for it. I think the guitar part is like clean. So let's just have a listen. Which one? Oops. Oh, this is good. Nice. Actually, let me just... Let's go side by side. So we'll go through them one at a time. So this is gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4. So let me know which ones you prefer. And I don't actually just have to use one. I can actually use more than one, because a lot of people, when they're making tracks, they might have like a guitar that does like the rhythmic part, guitar that does the melody, and they might kind of just pan them left and right. So it's actually cool if you use more than one. But I don't think I'll use 4 though. I think 4 will be a bit too much. So this is the first one. Also, who else have we got on the stream? I noticed the number is on 3. There's a third person here. If you're joining us, say hi. Yeah. This is pretty sick. All right, number 2. Oh, this one I do dig. Nice rhythmic. That's funky. Oh. This little pan. Is that the third person, or is this that Steel Pan? Oh, Steel Pan, welcome. Put one into. Let's just do this because I've got plenty of credits. I'm just gonna get all of them, and then we can rock out like this. So let's just basically just blew all my credits, but it's all good. Yeah. So I realized the fourth one was actually the synth, so it wasn't actually one. So all right, let's just get them all. Bam, copy. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Just splurge. That's what we're talking about. Splurging on music. So, okay, so let's do this. All right, it's probably going to sound a bit messy, but this is all with the first two, I think. I'll mix it in later, so I'll make the volumes like better after. Two. I was going to try this. I think 2 and 3 also was pretty vibey as well. So see this one as well. But they clash a bit. So 2 and 3 kind of clash. 1 and 2 was fitting nicely. Let's try maybe 1 and 3. And then is there any other combos I haven't tried? No, I think you're all right. The first two clean, but what I could even do, maybe I can use it as like another arrangement later as well. Too loud though. Oh, look at this! Hey, nice. That's a hit. Yeah, I just got. I probably have to figure out some melody or some vocals to it afterwards. But Shanice, Nesmia, you're all great. Look at this. We're coming up with hits together. You know, just on this live stream, we're just having fun, making random stuff, and look, it's coming together. So let's have a listen. Two other things we could do real quick is I'll probably add some kind of funky EP. I think that still works, maybe like an organ. So like I'm thinking like a Rhodes or something like that. But I think I do need to get the bass in because the bass is going to set a lot of the rhythm. But I'm terrible at playing bass. But let's give it a try. Since I've got your ears as well, maybe that can pull me through. So I will always get scared of playing bass because I'm actually not that good at it. So let's try something funky. They don't sound that good as well. Like, this is the part of logic where I'm like, maybe I just don't understand it yet. Let's make sure I figure out what the root notes are first. So it starts on D. So that could kind of work. Let's go up. Dun. What's this go? So I'm just trying to figure out the root notes. So far I've got the D sounds good. Dun. So that kind of fills in. That last one, what is that last one? What's that last note? Oh, that's good. Let's do this, yeah, if I can figure it out. This is A minor, so it should be all white keys. What is that last note? It sounds so funny. Let's just loop here. Yeah, so this is why I'm like not too good with bass. It takes me a long time to figure out this stuff, but we're good. I'm thinking, is it C sharp? No, wait. That's one that sounds good to my ears. Huh. Any bass players here? Hold up, just getting the cable out of the way. What, you know, actually, what I'll do. This is a sneaky way. Now I'm just gonna lay down a basic electric bass. Basic electric bass because I can add the flares later, but I have to really experiment with it. But let's just get this in. So that is just so simple. Oops, it got cut off actually. So it kind of adds that like kind of low frequency. So then what I'll do is I'm just going to move her around to see what notes I feel what fits in. Nah, not the C. Nah, can't be the B. No, not that one too. Could be the repeat. Alright, this guitar is getting annoying. So I'm going to make it a bit quieter. And Shanice, don't worry. Easy ways, just learn how to play the guitar, learn how to play the bass. As Nesmia and I were saying, maybe we don't know how to play things at the moment, but that's just at the moment. We can just pick it up. You can be the bass player. All close. Not bad. Maybe just go back to the D. Oh, okay, it just goes back to the D. Okay, I see. Sometimes it's just simple things like this. Now, so this is good, but what I'm going to do, because the beat, usually what you want to do when you're making a track, you want to get the drums and the drums and the bass to match up, because they set a lot of the rhythm. So let's see if I can add that swing. Oh, it's fire. Does that even do anything? So what I'm going to do, so the bass is a tiny bit too early. So let's just see if I drag them all slightly off time. That's too late now. Yeah, so that's too late. So which ones need to be a bit later? I feel like this one needs to be a bit later, just a bit slower. That's too late. I think I just add a tiny bit of swing. Better, but am I too early or too late? So something sounds funny with those middle two. Maybe it needs to be on time then. What if we go early? Something sounds funny. This is the behind the scenes of producing music. It's close, but something just feels slightly funny. It's in context again. So those last two is great. First note's good. In context, it sounds okay. It is actually not too bad. This thing's still digging me. Yeah, good. So what I might do, so I really like this guitar more. So I'm actually going to add even more space. Oh yeah, you hear that? So this is without the reverb. There's already a bit of reverb on it, but I would just see if that makes it even more fire. So there's without and with reverb. So let me know which one sounds better actually. So this is no reverb. This is with reverb. So it should be like a bit more mellow. Yeah, you do. Just mix weird stuff. But this is still hurting my ear. Actually, what I'll do, this one, I think it's just too much high frequency. Yeah, look at that. I don't know, because I don't know if anyone else is doing this, but like hearing this, but when the hi-hat was just going, it was like kind of giving me like some ringy quality in my ears, like tinny or something. But this is me taking off some of the high end. This is without, which is okay. It sounds fresh, but then when you have it too long, it gives the audience a headache. Yeah, okay, I'm digging it. All right. Should maybe just take off just a tiny bit more. does. Yeah, nice. I can bring it up again. Yeah, okay. This is it's like it's starting to blend a bit nicer. Well, for my ears at least. Now let's get this as a proper loop. Let's do join. Ooh, yeah, who's feeling this? I am feeling it. So this is what we've come up with. I don't know if we've stuck with the brief of like a song about love and like space and stars, but we can make it work. Okay, cool. Maybe last two things I want to do before I wrap up, because I'm getting tired now, is I want to add in some kind of EP and then some kind of ambience, because once I've got that, then I can really work on it. So let's just say we've got this. So probably not this sound. I wish I had more like Rhodes, but I'm thinking something super wonky. Oh, how's that? Something like that could be cool. Dun, 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 dun. Pretty cool. I'll record that first and then we can explore together. Oh, oops, I missed it. Hang on. I think that count in always gets me, so I'm taking that off. Maybe. I do like the road sound though, it's nice. It doesn't fit into the vibe. I don't know. Yeah, I agree. Let's see, keep exploring. Oh, actually, I might have it. Something like that, I think. Maybe? I feel like it's close. The second half, I like the first half. I need to clean the second half up. Ah, keep it simple. Keep it simple. Let's try that. Cool. I can do that better. Phrasing needs to clean up. How's that? Ooh, I kind of dig that. I actually don't mind that. So let's just do this for now. Whoops. Yeah. Just kind of want to ring out a bit more. One thing that I think could really make this piano sit in nicely, I don't know how to do this yet, but let's just get Logic MIDI slide. I think if the notes come out 1 1 1 1 versus like just kind of hitting it up. Let's see if I can do this. Legato slide knob portamento. Now how do I do that? Especially that first two, I want to get that to really slide. Function. That's crescendo. This humanizing stuff. Actually, let's just see what happens if I've never done this before. Exploring new territories today. So function, MIDI transform. Let's humanize it. Oh, I don't know what this means. Select an operator. This sounds like some kind of like some like medical operation. What the heck? Okay, I don't know what that did, but that's okay. I just want some kind of way to make a legato. Because right now it's a bit like, if I can add a bit of like a wonky effect, that would be it. So maybe it's in automation, expression, modulation. Oh, what if I do that? Modulation. See what that does. That's not quite what I'm after. What's actually even do? So that's not it. I don't think that is what I'm after. Oh, pitch bend. Yes. Cool, probably. I just need it for the beginning, I think. That's probably a bit too much. So that's probably a bit too much. Does that help or not? So basically this is just doing a little pitch bend before. Does that actually make a difference? Yay, nay with these pitch bends. I don't know if it adds anything, actually. I feel like I'm just overcomplicating it. do, let's just clean up the timing here. Yeah, I don't think I need it as well. Agree. Let's just get a tiny bit of correction. I think this is hitting too hard. Yeah, I'm happy with that. All right, almost there. Okay, so now let's quickly do this. I really like the sound of Watery, but I think as a producer or as a musician, you always want to be exploring different colors. So don't choose the one that you first stuck off with. So love to get your feedback. So I'm gonna go. I think it does need to be like a bit of a weird sound with a raspy voice to sing it. I don't have a raspy voice, so we'll see. Yeah. All right, let's try different sounds. So just, you know, if there's any ones that like just stick out to you, just let me know, and then we can try that. What's that? That's rough. Cheesy. Let's see that sound. And that's pretty quirky. No. I feel like I've messed up the track. This could be like some kind of horror movie one. Check this out. I reckon this could be pretty cool. Just kidding. Oh, this could be cool. Because this gives me a lot of that Bruno Mars kind of 24K vibes. But it doesn't sound expensive. It sounds kind of cheap though. Oh, this is cool. Bit weak. It's okay. Shanice, like drop the name because I'm going through so many. Did you mean Elevation Whirly? Gliding sweeps? No, nah. Not really. By the way, for anyone who's joining the stream new to the stream, drop down like where you from. I'd love to get to know you as well. Just making some music at the moment. Elevation Whirly. Okay, I'll check that out. Not quite. Oh, it's Ken. Hey, Ken. Good to see you. Ken is my friend. We know each other in the real world. Real people. I'm actually a real person. I'm not just some random video or AI kind of thing. Let me go back here. I want to check out some of these ones as well, actually. Hey, Chanel, good to see you. Hello from America, USA, yes. I don't mind this one as well. It gives me this kind of retro feel. Nah. Okay, cool. So I've gone through all of them. We've got Elevation Whirly. The top three picks I have is, oops, what's going on here? Let's make sure I didn't undo anything. So top 3 tracks I had was Watery Roads, Elevation Whirly that Shanice had said, and then the last one was, oh, I forgot. What did I have? Was it this one? Well, no, White Suitcase. Was it that one? Like White Suitcase, but I need to adjust it because it sounds a bit too off tune. So too detuned actually. So let's go through them all. Drop into the chat which one is your favorite. So I'll go through them in order. So I've got Watery Roads, Elevation Whirly, White Suitcase. Well, basically, the theme or the goal of the song is we're doing like a 90s song about the outer universe. Song about love, like space stars, comparing the outer universe to love, basically. This was from Nesmia. So let's see what's going on here. First one was Watery Roads. And then I might actually take a break after this. I'll see if I come back on after. That's Watery Roads. This is Shanice's suggestion, Elevation Whirly. So that's the second one. And then the last one I had was this. I feel like all of them, they're a bit too wonky in terms of the pitch. So a bit of too much dissonance here. So let's try this one. This is White Suitcase. Okay, so those are the 3. Drop into the chat which one. We got Watery Roads, we got Elevation Whirly, and we got the Wide Suitcase. Which one sounds best to yours ear? One or 3. Watery Roads or White Suitcase. Okay. So we've got 2 votes for Watery Roads, 1 vote for White Suitcase. Oh, Ken says 1 as well. So we've got 3 votes here. Okay, so we've got 1. I think it's like that. Okay, so it looks like we're going with Watery Roads for now then. I haven't seen Nesmia, so maybe she's on a break or something. We'll try that. We'll just stick with it for now. But I feel like the pitch is still a bit funky though. What is causing that? Hope it's not detuned. All right, once again, we're going to a horror movie. Check this out. We're going horror, but let's see if I can tune it right. Oh, it's this. This is what's causing it. Is it? There's a lot of that quality. I don't know if anyone's hearing. It's just that pitch thing is the thing that's getting me. It's like it's slightly off tune, which I think it's because EPs are usually like that's kind of all over. I think it's a bit too funny for my ears. What do you all think? Do you think this is okay? Does it sound funny? Like you see, there's all that kind of stuff going on. I think it's. It kind of adds this like nostalgic feel, which is okay, but I feel like I'm overdoing it a tiny bit, maybe. It's one of these things. Oh, this ring shift is causing a lot of that. Yeah. What if I do that? What is this? Hansa Studio. I don't know what's. It still sounds slightly off. Like, say for example, if I just chose something really clean. So if I did. And the pitch is a lot nicer. Oh, but there's still a bit of this. Yeah, so it might be this thing, this kind of bendy bend. That's what's causing it. So let me do this. I'm going to reset. I feel like I've done something here. So new software track, bring that down. And we're going to go, because I didn't notice it the first time I recorded. Oh, it's tighter now. Something changed. Oh, maybe not. Oh, I can do this. I think something's better now. I don't know what I did. Let's get rid of it. Ah, the pitch pen was still there. No wonder. Maybe that's why. This is what happens when you make too many changes. Yeah, I was just bending the pitch too much like a madman. This is happening here too. It's off. It's better now. Okay. Actually, I'm going to do one more thing. I need to add some ambience. So a lot of this is basically instrumental. Now, within here, though, I want to add some ambience. And then I can wrap up today. First of all, you guys having fun? I feel like I'm just, doing all these kind of things and bouncing opinions here. But does this, does it feel like you're part of the process? Part of the process of making some music? I'm having a lot of fun, so that's really, really cool. Now I want some kind of ambience. So what can we try today? What's something kind of like 90s? If we're sticking with the theme of 90s and space, I want something that has that feel of ambience, because ambience will it'll be that kind of subtle detail that I'm gonna say kind of brings it all together. It's like for the song When You Fall, I added a lot of children's laughter, because it's kind of like just like two friends hanging out, and I think that adds to that feel of it as well. So that's what I'm thinking, a bit cinematic for some reason. Something like that. Whoa, what do you think? So actually, let me try that. I'll record that, then we can quickly play around with instruments. Oops, muted myself. See how it fills out the space a tiny bit? Thoughts? Hey. Oh, yeah, so good. What do you think of this kind of ambient? Try another one. This one's pretty good as well. What's happening here? Ooh, not as much of a fan of this one. Yeah, I like something that has that kind of, I don't know how to describe it. Like Pillars of Light sounds cool, and I think that fits in with the theme, Outer Universe. Oh, no wonder. Wow, this is like a whole bunch of like pads together. Yeah, what do you all think? Yay, nay? This for ambience. So this is without it. And this is with it. Yeah, with it. I hear you too. Which one though? I'm thinking like it's either Pillars of Light or Warm Waves for me. So this is Pillars of Light. And this is Warm Waves. More subtle, I think, this one. Thoughts? I think subtle might be key here. I don't want too much, so I'll lean on that. But then I know Pillars of Light's also good. Pillars of Light versus Warm Waves. You hear some lyrics, really? Or as in like you hear it in your head, or is it lyrics? Or if you got lyric suggestions, Chanel, drop it in. It'd be sick. Warm Waves. Yeah, cool. Let's stick with that. Okay, so team, let's wrap up with this. Thank you so much for joining me on this live stream. How long have we been going for? We've been going live for 2 hours straight, and I know some of you have joined me from the very, very beginning. So thank you so much for rocking out with me. I'm going to work on this track, when I have some time behind the scenes, and I'll see if I can lay down some vocals similar to what I did with the other track. And then hopefully you all can check it out. And maybe I will bring in something on Wednesday. Wednesday, I might jump on live again and show you what I've done. And then we can keep fleshing it out. So apart from that, team, thank you so much for joining me on this live stream. I will see you all real soon. Take care, you all.